You're listening to the Happy Workaholic podcast. I'm your host, Kellyanne Gorman. This show was once about business, LinkedIn, and my life with an autoimmune disease. And then one day I found out I was misdiagnosed, so I had to switch things up a bit. Life is so short, and when you're given a second chance, you better believe I'm going to take it, celebrate it, and share it with you. I'm on a mission to help women take their business and life to that next level they deserve to be at. This show is intended to elevate your mind, upgrade your business, enhance your life, and become part of a positive and uplifting community. Inspiration, motivation, and determination are what got me to where I am today, and I cannot wait to share these amazing stories of other female entrepreneurs who will be featured on the show. If you have a story or brand you want to share, send me a message on Facebook and Instagram today. You can find me at The Happy Workaholic. I would love to connect with you. Do you want a live chat during this episode? Make sure you're listening on iHeartRadio. I'm here to remind you to work hard, stay humble, follow your dreams, and never, ever give up. Thanks for taking the time to subscribe to the Happy Workaholic podcast. And now let's get into today's show. Ladies, passionate business owners, content creators, and storytellers, I have something super special to share with you today. Have you been sitting on the idea of writing a book? Maybe you've started writing and now you're overwhelmed, feeling stuck, and not sure how to finish the process. As a female entrepreneur and a business owner, I know firsthand how good it feels when the content we create and the stories we share are actually seen. And when we receive comments, DMs, and emails from our followers, it just confirms that what we're doing is right. That feeling in our gut that we followed was the right way to go. Does this sound like you? Listen, we work hard and we put in the hours to gain more traffic, eyes, ears, and leads to our business. So why not invest a couple more hours sharing your story to gain more exposure to you and your brand? Well, ladies, I have just the thing for those of you looking for the book, the exposure, and the business. High-powered female professionals. This is the perfect opportunity for you to co-author a book and share your unique story with the rest of the world. There are so many advantages of being a co-author with high-powered female professionals. Your story can be shared with new readers. Your picture and name are on the cover of the book. How amazing is that? And the best part, editing and publishing are included. That right there is huge. High-powered female professionals includes a complete promotional strategy, monthly on-demand lead generations by having the exclusive email list through the book's funnel, organic and paid promotion, and to make it as simple and streamlined as possible, chapter templates are provided to you. I mean, can it get any easier than this? A system specifically created for the busy female entrepreneur, guaranteed to leverage her brand and share her story. Where do I sign up? I'm going to give you the info right now. There are also additional opportunities you may want to take advantage of, such as an intimate public book signing in New York City, as well as royalty positioning with a done-for-you or done-with-you book service. To learn more about the high-powered female professionals co-authored book opportunity, please contact ANTOINE AIROLDI today. ANTOINE is the CEO, president of ANTOINE AIROLDI Communications, Inc., as well as the creator and author of How to Write a Book in 90 Days. To reserve your spot to become a co-author of the high-powered female professionals book, guaranteed to be on the bestsellers list on Amazon, simply visit the show notes and schedule your call with ANTOINE today. Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new episode. I wanted to make today's short and sweet, but filled with lots of important information. And I also wanted to really use this episode to showcase high-powered female professionals because it's something that I believe in so much. I think it's such an excellent opportunity for female business owners to really be a part of if that's something that you're interested in. Being a co-authored of a book that's going to be, well, it is guaranteed to be a best-selling book on Amazon. It's such a great opportunity. So you guys, please reach out to Antoine. If there's any questions that you have, you can go ahead and schedule a call with him. And I just wanted to showcase that again because it's so important that I do that really because I believe in it, and I think it's so great for other women to share your story, your business journey, the adventures you've been on. I mean, that's how my podcast started. I've been doing it since day one with all my medical stuff, with my business stuff. So sharing your story is just really another way for you to be able to connect with other people and for them to learn more about you. And it, of course, sharing your message is so important, but at least to elevate your brand and your business. And it's just such a great opportunity. There's nothing really like this around right now. So to jump on something like this now would be an excellent opportunity. So be sure to reach out to Antoine. Now, as far as this show goes, the Happy Workaholic podcast, as of right now, is in 63 countries. I have listeners that just tuned in from Egypt and Belgium. So thank you. Shout out to you. Thank you so much. I put in so much work into this podcast. I mean, a ton. And to prove it, I'm literally recording the show from my car. The AC's on low, so hopefully I won't have to edit that out a lot. But I just could not record without the air conditioning blowing in my face. Which is another good reason why production always comes into play and how you can tweak things. It's just, I really am enjoying the production process since I've been doing it for over 2 years now. I'm learning so many more tricks that I didn't know I could even do over a year ago. It's pretty great. And the only way that you can learn those is when you have mistakes in the show. Like when I have hiccups or I was coughing with bronchitis, or the air conditioning's on full blast, there's screaming kids somewhere, not mine of course, but you never know what's going to happen when you're parked inside, in a parking lot, busy parking lot. It's almost 5 o'clock, so who knows? We might have a special visitor at the window. There's no guarantee what's going to happen, but I put so much work into the show, and I do that because I know it's really important to share my message, because I know that I can help other people, and I know it's working because I get feedback every single day. I'm passionate about my show. I'm extremely dedicated, hence recording in my car. And I would not be running a successful podcasting business if it wasn't for the birth of this show, the launch of this show over 2 years ago, almost 2.5 years ago. I have a lot of shows in pre-production right now of my clients that are pretty much all going to launch at the same time, I'm assuming, because right now we're redoing scripts and doing all the content and going into the music production next. So it's strange because they all came to me at different times, and life happens. So they're pretty much all going to launch in the next month or two, which is insane. And I'm so excited to share those shows with you. I tag them every now and then, but some want to keep it private. So obviously I can't share. But I'm just so pumped up, and I'm so lucky that I get to wake up every day and do that as my job. I created that opportunity for myself out of nothing, out of this show, really. I shouldn't say nothing. And production wise and advertisement wise and other different aspects of the show, on my show and their shows, I'm working on. But there's a lot of things in the works with this show. So I wanted to share with you how you can support the Happy Workaholic podcast. I know how many of you listen every episode, and I do not have reviews from you. I am really, really passionate about getting these reviews on Apple Podcasts. If you have been a guest on my show, if you have been listening since day one, if you're just tuning in for the first time, please press pause and go to Apple Podcasts and leave a review, because those reviews mean so much to us podcasters. And I say this all the time, it really helps me create more of the content that you're going to want to tune into, more of the guests you want to hear from, more of the opportunity maybe you have to even be on my show. So if you have just 2 seconds out of your day, if you do not know how to leave a review on Apple Podcasts, you can reach out to me on Facebook or Instagram at The Happy Workaholic, and I'll send you a cute little video. But that is all I ask from you, is a review. They mean a lot, and I don't have a lot. I don't, it takes a lot to record and write scripts and produce and syndicate and automate and all that fun stuff. So if I know what you guys want to hear more of, it would really help me out. So just go ahead and leave that on Apple Podcasts. Now, there's other ways that you can actually support the show as well. I'm bringing on a lot more companies that I know that you want to hear from, that because I've been getting feedback from you. And they're for stay-at-home moms, they're for everyday people, they're for business owners. It's for all the different demographics that I know are listening to my show. So if you go to my website and if you go to thehappyworkaholic.com and you click on the shop page, you'll see all the companies that I'm affiliated with. And then also, I'm super excited to be partnering up with Uber, Airbnb, DoorDash, and Redbox. And those ads will be on my shop page. So if you're interested in getting a hookup on your Airbnb, money off your Uber rides, money off your DoorDash delivery, free rentals from Redbox, whether it's the cute little Redbox by your supermarket or 7-Eleven or online, there's so many opportunities now that I've been able to partner up with, and you can take advantage of them. And by you signing up through my affiliate links, that helps sponsor these shows. As I said, it's a lot of time, and our time is worth money, and I would still do it for free every day, but there's a lot of stuff I'm creating content on right now. And I just want to make sure that I'm partnering up with companies that I know you guys will love. And I know for sure you're going to love Uber, Airbnb, DoorDash, and Redbox. So head to thehappyworkaholic.com, click on the shop page. You can see all your hookups there. You get something out of it. I get something out of it. It's a win-win. If you love this episode, if you've loved any other episode, if you've been a guest on an episode, please head over to Apple Podcasts, leave me a review, let me know what type of content you want to hear from me next, and stay tuned for another episode, because I am going to fill you in on what is coming up next for this show. I'm super excited. I can hear the air conditioning getting a little bit louder for some odd reason. So I'm going to make this short and sweet and wrap it up now, but I hope you guys are having a great day. And again, stay tuned. This is a short episode, so click on over to the next episode and be sure to tune in, because that's where all the big announcements are at. And also, if you wanted to get something out of sponsoring the show, instead of just getting an Uber code or a DoorDash delivery, something of that nature, and you're looking to partner up with more business professionals, and or you're interested in some of my coaching, you can actually get that for free when you become a sponsor through my team. So if you go to my website, again, thehappyworkaholic.com, go to the team page, you'll see all the details there. And those start at a very, very low amount. So by you spending a couple bucks, you get so much more in return. I'm telling you, just look at all the details there. You're going to die. It's so incredible. It took me a really long time to put that together, and I think the value is just ridiculous, to be honest. But it's something that I love to do, so I did it. So that's it. So stay tuned for the next episode, because you guys are going to love it. Talk to you soon. Thank you so much for listening to today's show. If you liked this episode, please share it with someone who you feel needs to hear this message. And don't forget to tag me at The Happy Workaholic on Facebook and Instagram so I can feature you on my stories. And if you have 2 minutes and listening on iTunes or Apple Podcasts, I would love it if you could leave me a review. Those messages mean so much to us podcasters, and they really help me create more of the content that you'll love. Want to continue today's conversation? It's simple. Head to Facebook and search for the Happy Workaholic Network Facebook group. Answer the questions and you're in. For more information on myself, coaching programs, weekly newsletter, and more, visit thehappyworkaholic.com. The Happy Workaholic Podcast is part of the iHeartRadio Podcast Network. Be sure to follow the Happy Workaholic Podcast on iHeartRadio or subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts. I hope that your day continues to be happy, healthy, positive, and productive, and I'll talk to you again soon.